Alright, so check this out. Glacier Grenade into the Throne Cleaver Heavy. Boom. Finishable, ready to go. No anti-barrier required. Homie is dead at negative 40 power. Hello, everyone. My name is Striker Hutasa from Stronghold Central, putting the tank back in Titan, and today I have a Stasis Stronghold build for you, taking advantage of the Cauterize artifact perk. This gives your solo weapons 30% more damage whenever an opponent has a darkness debuff, so like a strand suspend or a stasis freeze. Can't be slow, must be freeze. I tried the slow grenade, did not work, unfortunately. It has to be frozen for the stasis debuff. Now, I was thinking, okay, so I already built around this with Strand using my Lament build, which you can find on my channel. That was the first vid back for the Edge of Fate. I was like, okay, but how am I going to build around Freeze? Like, to Freeze, like, Freeze goes away when you hit it once. I can't really do, like, a Vortex Heavy or a Lament combo after freezing. Wait a moment. Throne Cleaver's just one big hit, and it gets surrounded, and it gets Tireless Blade. I think that's a really good idea. Heck, it even gets Flash Counter if you want to run that instead, which is completely valid on Stronghold. Flash Counter is really, really strong. So I've decided to make a whole build around Throne Cleaver, and I am absolutely in love with it. I think Stasis Stronghold's really, really powerful this season. And if you want a full detailed build breakdown, check the timestamps in the description of this video or just the chapters here on YouTube. And if you want just a full build breakdown where I just go over the build, no gameplay whatsoever, just rant about Destiny and how much fun it is to go over there. But we're just going to watch this gameplay and enjoy this negative 40 light solo ops, because honestly, I think this solo ops is really fun. I think solo ops in general is great, and I just had a lot of fun with it. This build's really cool. I do think if you want to run this build to its fullest potential, I think Brawn as a modifier is absolutely busted with Stronghold, because you just get a bunch of health, and the game's like, ooh, but you have to kill to get health back. Ooh, isn't that scary? It's like, I get Resto too, like, for free all the time. Like, if I really want to, it's active all the time, so you should just put on Brawn with Stronghold and you'll just be immortal. I didn't put it on for this because I kind of want to show the build in normal regular gameplay instead of having 3 times more health than it's supposed to, or whatever Brawn does. I think it's 3 times. I could be mistaken. I'm not going to look it up because honestly, I don't care. It doesn't matter. Brawn gives you a lot more health. Running in solo ops, it's amazing. Yeah, hopefully you're all enjoying Solstice. I think Solstice is really neat. It kind of inspired me to make another Solar Sword build. I cannot wait for the actual Solar Sword, the Synancia, to drop. That thing gets Assassin's Blade in 3rd column, which is max mobility and 15% more damage in the 3rd column, which is kind of ridiculous, because I haven't really enjoyed that on Quick Fang recently. Yeah, no, that step weapon's going to be insane. Synancia is going to be ridiculous. I'll put a little bit of, I'll put it on screen to show you what I'm talking about, but God, I cannot wait for the God Roll video on that sword. I'm gonna make so many builds with it. Now, I also want to shout out somebody. I got my first super chat yesterday, which was kind of wild, or not yesterday, I guess yesterday when this comes up, from a Luke Walker 79. They kind of just said thanks and gave me $50. And I appreciate the hell out of that. Thank you so much. That is very, very kind of you. That is, I got that while I was at work, and it made my day, which was very stressful at work, a lot better, so thank you so much for that. But hopefully everyone's enjoying Edge of Fate. I really like it. I'm just waiting for my charge to come back to slam him. Dude, Throne Cleaver is so much fun. Oh my God, I love this weapon. It's so silly. It's so goofy, and the slam is just so much fun. It's like having Shatter Dive on Titan. It's great. Like, you just fall down. It's awesome. But yeah, I'm having an issue with Edge of Fate, though. I am having too much fun with it to pull myself away to focus for 2 hours to actually make content for it. For example, I'll get home from work and I'll be like, ooh, I need to make a video today. And then I'll see one of my friends in VC waiting for me to hop on so we can run Pinnacle Ops, or we can run like Fire Team Ops, and we can grind out for those tier 5s and such. I'm 405 power right now. I've got a tier 5 Bushido mark, and I'm fiending for the rest of that set just to use it on every Stronghold build ever. Because if you don't know, Bushido gives you 10% DR on a sword kill or bow or shotgun, but who cares about that? I guess bow I really like. But anyway, gives you 10% DR with the 4-piece set. And with the 2-piece set, you get basically the cure effect on reload or... God, I love this gameplay segment. Oh my god. This is why swords are so addicting. Look at this. Boom. Boom. Pick up the Diamond Lance. Boom. Hit him. Hit a freaking light attack. Dead. It's just, you just pick up a Diamond Lance, freeze them, get that 30% boost, kill them. It's awesome. It's so much fun. This build kicks ass. I didn't even remember to charge my sword that time. I was having too much fun. Boom. Explosion. But yeah, I'm just having too much fun playing the Edge of Fate and grinding out. Like, I'm a big Borderlands fan, so just the idea of like grinding one thing over and over again is completely fine with me. Like, I am very much down with that. I cannot tell you how many times I've farmed Savage Lead for Unkempt Herald. Like, I am completely fine doing that. Awesome, man. I am fridging this up so badly right now. Good lord. I can say fuck. I'm allowed to. I don't know why I said fridging. That's weird. But yeah, no, I just want to do more solo options and fire team ops and such. It's hard to pull myself away to make these kinds of videos. But I really enjoyed this build, so I wanted to show it off. Because it's just such a fun time. It's just such a vibe kind of build, you know? Throne Cleaver is really fun. You get big numbers. Like, I was hitting, I think, like 3K, not 3K, 2K on a sword heavy slam at one point, which is really funny. God, I gotta get better with the charge rate of Throne Cleaver. I'm not used to how low it is. It's like, what, 20 on the aggressive frames? It's kind of messed up. But yeah, I'll see you all in the build breakdown, and I hope you enjoyed. Solstice has been a lot of fun so far. I'm excited about the armor set bonus. I wish it had anything to do with sword charge rate, the second piece set, because that would be really cool, but whatever. All right, so let's go ahead and go over the build. Now, this is built around the Throne Cleaver. I have mine Jagged Edge Heavy Guard, which is unfortunately the only one this thing can have. God, it only has a 12 charge rate. Oh god, why can't this thing have Sword Masters? Tireless Blade and Surrounded. Now, you can put Flash Counter on instead of Tireless Blade if you'd like. I always like Tireless Blade on aggressive frames because of that really low ammo capacity. You only really have 50 to work with, so I like having a bit more ammo. Flash Counter is really, really good on Stronghold, but it's not necessary. I say this all the time. If the sword doesn't have Flash Counter, it doesn't mean it's dead in the water for Stronghold like a lot of people think. I have about 1,300 hours with Stronghold way before the Flash Counter buff got here, so I do not think it's necessary. But you can put it on if you want. I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to be mad at you. I'm not going to blame you, I guess is what I meant to say. Anyway, so we are on Behemoth with Whisper of Rhyme. This is just more Frost Armor stacks. You get the 50% DR. Really, really nice and important. Now, Whisper of Torment might be my favorite fragment in the entire game. This gives you, I believe it's 7% without and 12% with grenade energy every time you take damage. Now, what's interesting about this on Stronghold, which you don't know what Stronghold does, it maximizes guard stats on swords and gives you infinite endurance while blocking. It also gives you 90% DR to, like, your sword block and 50% DR if they shoot you in the back. Now, it does not matter how much damage you take with Whisper of Torment. You will always get 12% grenade energy back if you have Frost Armor. Meaning you could be taking 1 damage to your shield and it doesn't matter. You're getting grenade energy back, which makes it absolutely crazy with Stronghold. Because you could be tanking anything and your grenade will just come back really, really quickly. It's a 1-second cooldown, but good lord, your grenade comes back so fast, especially with 100 grenade energy, which this build does have. Also 200 weapons. I'll get to those stats in a moment. 200 weapons is a complete game changer for Stronghold. I absolutely adore it. We also have Whisper of Shards. That's even more grenade recharge rate. Tectonic Harvest is really important for this build, so getting as many stasis shards as possible is really, really nice. So that's why we're focused so much on grenade energy. Whisper of Conduction, we don't really need this, isn't necessary, but it's just a really, really nice quality of life for just make sure you never miss any of your stasis shards. You'll never have to worry about picking them up. You can just get them naturally, which is really, really nice. Now, Whisper of Chains, you don't actually need this one, so if you want to run Whisper of Bonds instead, I recommend it. It's quite nice. You can also run stuff like Whisper of Hunger if you want to just mash some more Shiver Strikes. I've tried Whisper of Hunger instead of Whispering Conduction with Howl of the Storm. It actually is kind of a fun build, so you can definitely try that out. I like Diamond Lance. Why is this Dust Field? This is supposed to be Glacier Grenade. There we go, I fixed it. Don't worry, I do these in one take, so mistakes happen. That's all I'm saying. Catapult lift, because that is the best for sword flying. I will eventually make an entire tutorial on sword flying, because it is like the one Titan sword movement thing that he gets. Hunters have shatter skating and warlocks have wall skating. We have bubble skating, which is the worst of the three by far, but at least we have sword flying, and I'll have a video on that eventually, a tutorial on how to do that, because there's a lot of really cool tech with that. The catapult lift is my favorite jump. Rally barricade, just for the reload speed and to break crystals, stuff like that. It's just nice. It also draws aggro, which is great, because Stronghold doesn't have that. Bungie, fix it. Give Stronghold's aggro. I would absolutely adore that. Give it to Unbreakable, you can give it to Stronghold. Now, let me talk about the returned memory sidearm. I absolutely love this thing because tenacity gives you up to 10% more damage at 20 stacks, which is just 20 kills with a sidearm. That's easy to do. But what I really like about it is impromptu ammunition. This is an absurd perk for Stronghold because we're going to be generating a ton of ammo with this build, which is just fantastic. So we have 52 ammo generation down here. This buffs it up. I don't know the exact numbers, but it buffs it up a decent amount. I feel like I'm getting ammo every like 8 kills with this. Like I'm getting a heavy break every 8 kills. So impromptu ammunition with Adagio is just really, really nice. I like this gun a lot. It's very, very good. Also stuns unstops, which is awesome. Witch Ender, I just absolutely love this bow. Almost got a Witch Keeper. That would have been embarrassing. But Witch Ender, one of my favorite bows in the game. Absolutely love it. Anti-barrier. This build can stun all 3 champ types. I love that. Now getting into the mods. As you can see, we have triple heavy ammo finder in our helmet. This is something that I've been doing for a bit on Stronghold. So, heavy ammo finders, I believe they used to have depreciating returns or diminishing returns, where the more you had, the less effective it was. But here in the Edge of Fate with the new ammo system, if you have 3 heavy ammo finders in your helmet, you will get 2 times heavy ammo generation. I generate heavy faster than I do special, which is absurd, especially with something like return memory, giving us that ammo generation. If I ever need to pull out another weapon, I'm getting ammo back pretty dang quickly. I've basically been using my swords as my primary weapon since the Edge of Fate launched. I ranted about this a bit in my Stronghold Strand video, the first one I did back with the Edge of Fate. 200 weapons, getting the enhanced heavy ammo bricks, plus 3 finders, plus every ammo generation. You just have infinite sword ammo. It's infinite sword ammo. They gave us a primary ammo sword, but it's all swords. It's fucking silly, and I love it. Now, I'm running 2 grenade fonts just because we have constant uptime of our armor charges because of elemental charge, which is really, really nice. I'm running loosened blades because Throne Cleaver has 12 charge rates. This gives us 42, which is doable. It's serviceable. You can definitely still heavy and not instantly die with 42 charge rate. It's not too bad. Elemental charge is really good because we're making a ton of stasis crystals. We also have in our artifact refresh threads, which gives you even more ability generation whenever you pick up an elemental pickup. We're making a lot of those, so that's fantastic. This one as well is just giving us even more elemental pickups. It's just really, really nice. Reciprocal draw I'm using for that sidearm. It's great. Radiant Shrapnel and Fever and Chill. Fever and Chill, for some reason, I don't know if this is not intended or not, or this is intended or not, but if you get 3 kills in quick succession, you'll get Radiant or you'll get Frost Armor with a stasis weapon. I don't know why it doesn't say anything about that, but it's not just rapid precision hits, it's rapid precision hits or kills. It's kind of how you can think about it. I don't know why it doesn't say that. That's annoying, but if you didn't know, there you go. This doesn't really matter. None of these really matter besides like Unstoppable Sidearm. The weapons for this build can be interchangeable, by the way. It does not really matter too much. You can run a different sword if you want. I like Throne Cleaver on it just before Cauterize, which is, again, 30% extra damage. It's kind of silly. That's a lot of damage. So, back to armor mods. We just have a Surge and a Scavenger. I always run a Scavenger in my pants. I actually really love Healthy Finisher now. They buffed it in the Edge of Fate. At least I think they did. Finishers heal you. It's a 100% heal. It is a full heal every time you do a finisher, which is really, really nice. You can also run, let's see, where is it? Restorative Finisher as well, because we have so much armor charge generation with Elemental Charge and our Tectonic Harvest. This, when I read it, I was like, okay, you know, gain a portion of energy to your released recharge ability. What is it, like 20, 30%? It's 50%. Like, damn, that's quite good. So if you throw your grenade and then finisher on an enemy, you will then get half your grenade back, which is really, really strong. I find this really great with Strand Titan as well, for that grapple grenade to come back. It's really, really good. With Sword and Finisher might be my favorite of the two, actually. So yeah, that is the build. If you have any questions, please ask below. I answer every single comment I get. And again, thank you to, let me look up your name again, Luke Walker 79 for the $50 super thanks. I've never gotten one of those before. I'm actually in the process of moving right now. I'm looking around different apartments and such, so that's going to help a lot. Thank you so much. I appreciate you a ton. And I hope you all are enjoying the Edge of Fate. And let me know what you think of the build down below. And just have a good day. I don't know how to end the video. Goodbye. Goodbye. God, I'm stupid.